Hello again. Today we're going to be making a star blanket. Before we begin, guys, I hit 28 subscribers. If you're one of them, I love you. I love you like you are my own family. Okay, let's get started. Okay, I am so excited for us to make this star. As crocheters do, we're going to start with a slip knot. I'm losing my mind. Then we will chain 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. After you chain your 4, we're going to slip stitch back into the first chain to get that little baby circle, because I don't want to do a magic circle. Wonderful! Do you see that? You should have a little baby circle there. Aw. Okay, next, it's going to get a little crazy. We're going to chain 6. Just trust me. Chain 6 with me. 3, 4, 5, 6. And then we're going to double crochet in our little circle. It's going to be a little awkward since we're so high up, but I know you can do it. If I can do it, you can do it. That's the rule. Wonderful. And that's going to act like one point of our star. So here's what the rest of the pattern is going to be for this row. We're going to chain 3. 1, 2, 3. And then we're going to double crochet back into our little circle. So wrap around and double crochet in there. Oh my, wonderful. So now we have 2 points. So we're going to chain 3 again. Just trust me. I've never led you wrong, have I? Maybe I have. Who knows? Chain 3, double crochet back in the circle again. Wonderful. Chain 3. I think you guys got it, so I'm just going fast. Double crochet back in our circle there. And we're going to do that till we get 5 points. How many do we have now? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh my gosh, we're at 5. Okay, so you should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. On the last one, we still have to chain 3. Don't forget to chain 3. 1, 2, 3. But after we chain 3, we're going to slip stitch into our 3rd chain that we did earlier. So 1, 2, 3, slip stitch in the 3rd. I hope, oh please, Lord, let that be the 3rd one. Oh, and then slip stitch it close. And that is the end of our first row. I know it doesn't look like a star, just trust me. Okay. We are ready for round 2. So in round 2, the first thing you're going to do, it's a little silly, but in this giant hole, we're going to slip stitch. So put your hook under and pull it through. Slip stitch and then chain 3. And this chain 3 is going to act like a double crochet, okay? So we're going to do 2 more double crochets in the giant hole there. So we chain 3 and then we're doing 2 more double crochets in the giant hole. And once you're done with that, we're going to chain 3 from where we are. 1, 2, 3. Just trust me, this is going to be our first point of our star. So once you chain 3 up there, you are going to do 3 more double crochets through the giant hole. Seems a little silly, but you'll get it. You'll get it. And that's pretty much what we're going to do for this round. So we're going to go to the next stitch after you chained your 3 in there. When we go to the next stitch, we're going to do the same pattern. We're going to do 3 double crochets, chain 3, 3 double crochets. Okay, so let's jump into it. 3 double crochets. 1, 2, 3. Chain 3 after your 3 double crochets. 1, 2, 3. And then 3 more double crochets in the same big hole. Do you guys think you got that? I can stay with you guys if you need more help. But I really don't. I don't like when you guys watch me crochet IRL, like real time. I get like nervous, even though I only have 28 subscribers. Okay, look, we have 2 points done. Okay, how about you try the next 2 and I'll come back to you. Don't forget, just jump into it. 3 double crochet, 3 chain, 3 double crochet. You got it. I'll be back in a sec. Alrighty, so I'm going to do the last point with y'all. I'm back. I hope you're not having too much trouble over there. So same old things. 3 double crochets, 3 chains, and then 3 more double crochets. And that's how it's going to go for the entire blanket once you get to a point, which is pretty nice, I guess. Okay, now I'm going to give you fair warning. This next part you're going to have to pay very, very close attention to. So you're at the end of the second row. We are going to slip stitch into the 3rd chain that we made at the beginning. So mine's 1, 2, 3. I hope that's mine. And this is where you really, 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 really need to pay attention. We need to slip stitch in the first stitch here. Okay? You got to slip stitch into the first stitch every time we start a new row. Don't ask me why. I don't know. Then, oh, this is going to get crazy. We are going to chain 3 because it acts like a double crochet, remember? The chain 3 acts like a double crochet. And then double crochet in the next stitch. You got that? You guys will pick up on, now there's going to be a pattern that we're going to be forming that you will use for the rest of the star. So isn't that nice? Now, we are at the next point, you see. This is the next point. So we are just going to jump into it. We are going to double crochet 3 times. 2, 3. And then chain 3. And then double crochet 3 more times in the same big hole. It's just like what we did last time. Every time we get to the point, we have to do that same old pattern. Don't ask me why. I don't know. Here's where it gets really tricky. Okay, you don't want to miscount your stitches. We are going to be doing now 2 double crochets, so 1, 2 in these next 2 stitches, and then we're going to have to skip 2 stitches, okay? Because we're on the, what is this, the 3rd row? Each row, it will increase by 2 double crochets. So next row, we're going to do 4 double crochets. I'm going to confuse you. I'm going to stop talking. So do your 2 double crochets after your point. Then we need to skip 2 stitches. See that? And then we're going to double crochet in the next 2. So you should be able to skip these 2 stitches, double crochet in the next 2, and then we'll be at our next point. Oh my gosh. I hope I am not just throwing you guys for a loop. You'll start to get the hang of it. You'll start to get the hang of it. Okay, so we did our 2 double crochets. We skipped our 2, did 2 double crochets. And then now we're at another point. So we're going to do 3 double crochets in there. 1, 2. Guys, am I making sense? I hope so. If I'm not, just watch what I'm doing. So we did our 3 double crochet, chain 3, and then 3 more double crochet in our point, because we're going to do that every point, right? So I don't know how many times I'm supposed to say it, but I guess I will. Okay. Now, for the tricky part, I hate this part. Once again, and be careful, sometimes the stitches are hiding. We are going to double crochet in the next 2 stitches. Okay, after our point, we're going to double crochet in the next 2. And they're sneaky, they are. And then we're going to skip 2. And then we're going to double crochet in the next 2. So we're going to skip these 2 and then double crochet in the next. So the 3rd stitch from your hook there. 1, 2 more double crochets. La 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 la. Now we're at a point again, which means we can do our good old, what's the saying? 3 double crochet, 3 chain, 3 double crochet. Ugh, there, I said it. Okay, 1, 2, 3, and then 3 more double crochet. I hope you're crocheting along with me, and I'm not just talking to myself here. It's kind of hard to keep track of the stitches, though, with you guys distracting me and all. Okay, so we have our next point. Here we go again. Here we go again. My least favorite part. Like, is that a stitch? I think that might... pull the stitches away so you can see them very clear. I think this is a stitch, so I'm going to double crochet in the next 2 stitches. Okay, oh God, I hope that's right. And then we're going to skip the next 2 stitches, and then we'll double crochet in the 2 after those 2. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. So 1 and 2. Oh, I hope this is looking good. And then we're just going to keep going, okay? I mean, yeah, okay. Keep going until you get to the end, same pattern, okay? And then I will come back with you. If you forget how to do it, then just rewind the video. Okay, love ya. Hopefully your star looks as good as mine. So we're at the end here. I just finished my last point. I did my 2 double crochets. And now we're going to skip over our 2 stitches like we've been doing. And we're going to slip stitch into the 3rd chain stitch that we originally did at the beginning. Remember that? That was like a million years ago. And that is the end of round 3, you guys. Look at us go. Every round from now on is going to be pretty much exactly the same, except we're just going to increase our double crochets on each side of the points by 2. So I will do this round with you guys, and then you're on your own. So when we start a new round, don't forget, we slip stitch into the first stitch. We chain 3, because that acts like a double crochet. And then last time, remember, we had 2 double crochets on each side. This time we're going to have 4 double crochets on each side because we increased by 2. So this counts as 1. So I'm going to do 3 more in each stitch. It should line up. If it doesn't line up, oh my gosh, I hate when that happens, but it will line up. It'll line up, okay? You just have to have faith, and I do. So that is my 4 double crochets on this side. We're at our point. You guys, we're looking good. So we're going to do the same. Oh my gosh, I don't want to say it again. 3 double crochet, 3 chain, 3 double crochet in our point here. It's just a mouthful, you know. I hope you guys kind of understood that tutorial. If you made it this far, then you're good. Like, you know how to crochet a star, honestly. You just keep doing this forever, just increasing each side by 2 double crochets. It'll be insane. Ooh. Okay, I'm almost done with my point. And then I'll show you one more time what we do from here. So we're done with our point. Don't forget, there can be a stitch hiding. So this is my stitch. I'm going to do 4 double crochets. Okay, got that? 4 double crochets in the next 4 stitches. So there's 1. There's the next one. 3 and 4. Lastly, right? That's it. And this is the most important part. So we did our 4. Every row, we're only going to just skip 2. Okay, every row, we skip 2. So I'm going to skip 1, 2, and then I'm going to do 4 more double crochets after I skip my 2. So I'm going to skip 1, 2, and the 3rd stitch over there, I'm going to do my first of 4 double crochets. So 1, 2, 2, 3. Oh, please line up. Okay, good. 4. And then we are at our next point of our star. And you can just keep going around following this pattern. I think you guys got it. I think you guys got it. Please get it. Because I can't do this anymore. Okay, I'm going to make a little more just so you guys can see the outcome. I almost forgot to show you guys how to do a color switch if you want to switch colors, which I would suggest for this piece. I think it looks cool. So I'm at the end of my 3rd round thingy. So I'm going to finish it as I usually do, skip my 2, and then I'm going to slip stitch into the 3rd chain. So 1, 2, I think this, wait, which one's the 3rd? 1, 2, I think it's this one. I'm going to slip stitch into the 3rd chain, and then now, remember we always start our new row with a slip stitch? So I'm going to cut off my pink yarn, because I'm going to switch to red. And then we're going to do our slip stitch thing that we would do anyways in the first stitch. So we're going to shove our hook through, but we are going to now bring in our new yarn. That sounded really lame. Okay, bring in the new yarn. Here we go. And then it is on my hook. Is that all right? I haven't done a color change in a while, but that's not looking really good. Well, whatever. And then we just continue on as we usually do. Chain your 3. 1, 2, 3. And then remember that counts as a double crochet. In the 4th row, we're going to do 6 double crochets around each point. So just do your good old, I'm going to have the tail come in here. Your good old 6 or 5 more double crochets. 1. You know what? You guys got it. Okay? You don't need me here babysitting you. Do the color change and then it's going to, yeah, you got it. Okay? That's it. I'll show you what I get done later. Okay, bye. And here I am later and it is looking fantastic. I actually really like this piece. It's probably my favorite. Well, that was it. So, thanks for watching, and if I never see you again, then have a good life.